What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and Frosk cannot stop talking. She continues to make things worse for G4TV every time that she opens her mouth and attacks the audience. It was calling all of them sexist if you don't agree with her. If you're critical of her in any way, shape, or form, it's just because you're a sexist. We saw this entire rant, which got absolutely demolished. Look at that ratio, 33,000 dislikes to 3,000 upvotes. But now it's moved beyond that. She continues to go to Reddit to try to play the victim. And now, thanks to Yellow Flash, I saw this, and now we're making a video about it. Frosk now says that her detractors are members of the alt-right. And in fact, we're gonna look right here at this post. We're gonna get to this Reddit post. We're gonna read her entire response to "Nerd Culture is Toxic," where she does label all of her detractors, all of the critics of her, alt-right. That's who this person is. It continues to get worse and worse. And yesterday we saw this. I made a video about this yesterday. Now it's abounding in a comics article. G4 host Indiana Black responds to sexism in gaming rant backlash, tells critics to read some feminist lit to better educate yourselves. Now, Yellow Flash made a video on this, and I made a video on this. Those are the two ones that I saw out there. In response to that, it seems like the Reddit moderators for G4 are working overtime to try to protect Frosk. Because, as you can see here, responding to the Bounty in a Comics tweet, you have Lyle who says, "I just looked at the Reddit thread. The mods deleted the comments from the guy who was disagreeing with her. Sounds about right." And I noticed it as well. Yeah, it got deleted. I said it's. What an idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot. Look at me. It's got deleted at some point last night. Crazy thing is, those comments were days old. Wasn't until Yellow Flash and I made videos that it suddenly gets deleted. Good to know they're big fans, and indeed, I do think these people are watching us. Maybe this may have got deleted from the direction of Frosk herself. I think that's a possibility based on her latest freak out that she's had. But I want to show you the evidence and what got deleted, because luckily, I still had this pulled up. I had not refreshed this Reddit thread yet, so it's still available to me. Why are people hating on lady hosts, especially Frosk? And it's interesting, after me and Yellow Flash made the videos, this number's gone down quite a bit. That's interesting. I didn't realize that before. But you can see Indiana Black, that is Frosk, has an interaction with Sean Finnegan right here. Sean Finnegan. As we scroll down, you can see her arguing with Sean Finnegan. I made an entire video about this, reading this entire thing, because this guy, Sean Finnegan, I don't know if that's his real name or not, destroys her. Logically, just absolutely destroys her. And all she does is continue to call anyone who disagrees with her sexist. That's what Frost doubled and tripled down on in this thread. And she came off looking absolutely terrible. Well, now, today, as you can see, comment removed by moderator, comment removed by moderator, comment removed by moderator, right? No, trying to do everything they can to protect Frosk. Likely, I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibilities that Frosk had that removed. Like, legitimately, because maybe she realized how bad she was coming off. Maybe Sean Finnegan, that poster, maybe he was getting a lot of support in there after myself and Yellow Flash made videos. I'm not sure. But that brings us to the latest from Frosk. Now, this is on 2X chromosomes subreddit, whatever that is. Nerd culture is toxic. And you can see the description, 2X chromosomes, a subreddit for both serious and silly content and intended for women's perspectives. We're a welcoming subreddit to support the rights of all genders. Posts are moderated for respect, equanimity, grace, and relevance. There you have it. Now, Indiana Black, who again is Frosk, decides to respond. This is 25 minutes ago. I work in gaming. I'm currently having multiple YouTubers send their followers after me on every platform, this one included. You know she's watching these videos. You know, because I did a 3-minute segment on sexism that asked the panel to rant about something that annoyed them in gaming within a 2-hour show. Now, I'm going to stop right there and be very clear about something. At no time, I've made a lot of videos on this. I've probably made like 5, 6, 7, 8 videos on this at this point. In every single video, go watch them, all of them, please. Tell me if there's any moment in time where I tell my audience to go reply to Frost, to go tell her something, to go dislike a video, anything like that. I don't. I sit up here and I tell you what I think about something. I'm not activating my audience to go out and do anything. She's a liar. She is playing victim. She's upset because of the backlash that she's getting. Shockingly, when people talk about the things that she's done and the way she's going after her audience and her fans, people might get upset about that. People might feel like they need to voice their own opinions. All I'm doing, all Yellow Flash, all Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, quartering anybody. All people are doing is showing what she did. Nobody has told anyone to go after Frosk. That is her making that up once again to play the victim. They believe I retaliated because I have been, quote, lying and spreading misinformation about exclusive releases since I mistakenly said Hogwarts Legacy was an exclusive release. I think I actually asked if it was or brought up. I can't quite remember. So you still don't even fucking know what you said. It's been an absolute shit show, and my DMs and emails look like an Xbox Live lobby. But the absolute disconnect of me calling out sexism then being incredibly sexist to me is pretty funny. Once again, we talked a lot about Adam Sessler as well, didn't we? Was that sexism when we called out what Adam Sessler did when we made videos about Adam Sessler and how he was treating the audience? Was that sexist? No, actually, it wasn't. We're talking about people, Frosk, men or women or trans or whatever the hell they are, right? We're talking about people. It does not matter. If a dude had done this, we would have done the exact same thing. They may not have presented it in quite the same way because yours was specifically about sexism in gaming, but I guarantee you, if something that got that amount of attention that yours did, being promoted by G4, a specific video, tweets, all these things, promoted by every G4 host, they retweeted it, say, get him, Frost, yeah! If that had happened and it was a dude, we would have absolutely have made videos about it. Just like we did about Adam Sessler, your co-host on X-Play. So shut the fuck up. That's absolute garbage. There are a lot of bad faith actors who have galvanized nerd communities against marginalized voices and women in particular. There's a great book on the alt-right that details how Gamergate was the first practice run for the nebulous alt-right to deploy their harassment tactics. Our experience of these instances are leftover from their efforts. Now, you're going so far as to accuse anybody that disagrees with you, anybody that has criticism for you. Now, they go from being just sexist to now they're alt-right as well. You are losing your fucking mind over this. She has a history of doing this. Again, I've brought it up multiple times when she was in the League of Legends community, when she was a broadcaster. She would go into the Reddit threads constantly. Yet more often than not, she would respond to the Reddit threads with a repulsive comment back at the entire League of Legends community for not accepting her. Frosk is no stranger in the League of Legends Reddit thread, as she would often respond to threads about her. Some of the comments, she would say, often victimizes herself, where she announces that she gives up or will retire from the scene soon. So this is a consistent thing she's done. G4 likely knew this when they hired her, and she has continued to do it, especially in the aftermath of this meltdown. I also just want to say, she said, it's been a shit show. My DMs and emails look like an Xbox Live lobby. You were making light of that earlier, weren't you? Just a few days ago, you were laughing about it, saying, ha, 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 up your game, guys. You were trying to share a couple of these emails that you got that look like they're from absolutely made up accounts. Everybody gets messages about hate. Everybody gets bad emails. Everybody gets bad Instagram, Twitter DMs. That's part of it. Doesn't make it right. And again, I don't advocate anybody do that whatsoever. But that is part of being on the internet. I get it. I'm sure Frost gets it. She's probably getting a lot because she had an absolutely horrific take and probably upset some people. But this is just, this is a case of someone not knowing when to stay quiet. That is Frosk. And she continues to damage the G4 brand. I have another speculation about something related to G4 involving Twitch and all those viewers they're getting, yet the very little interaction. Can someone say view botting? I don't know. We'll save that for another video. This one, specifically, we had to talk about Frosk once again, slamming the audience and saying anyone who disagrees with her, well, you must just be alt-right. You must just be sexist. Let me know in the comments below what you think about all this stuff. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.